William Shakespeare remains to be one of the greatest literateurs of all ages to come. He was born in Warwickshire in the town of Stratford upon Avon. He was born in 1564 and his date of birth is conjectured on 23rd of April of that year. His father was John Shakespeare and his mother was Mary Arden. In his childhood, Shakespeare studied in the local grammar school and later he joined a theatre. Soon he became a famous actor, but during the year 1592, he started to write plays for the theatre. His famous plays, as we all know, are Hamlet, Macbeth, King Lear, Othello, Julius Caesar, Romeo and Juliet, Twelfth Night, As You Like It, etc. Now, Shakespeare was not only a playwright, he was also a great poet. He wrote several poems, including 154 sonnets. The sonnets are, the book of the sonnets was published by Thomas Thorpe in the year 1609. In the book of sonnets, Shakespeare dedicates the first 1 to 126 sonnets to certain Mr. W.H. Now the identity of this Mr. W.H. is quite uncertain till today. Shakespeare has certain patrons. One of those patrons was William Howard, the third Earl of Pembroke. Now critics today consider that this William Howard can be the Mr. W.H. whom he dedicated his sonnets. Another group of critics consider that not William Howard but Henry Wriothesley, the third Earl of Southampton of the same time, he was that Mr. W.H. Anyway, Mr. W.H. remains to be a mysterious character. Shakespeare treats him as a very beautiful youth who has enormous physical charms. Now, we shall take up sonnet number 18 for our study today. The sonnet form. The sonnet form is very ancient. It was initiated by the Italians Dante and Petrarch. The Petrarchan sonnet has two divisions. One, a 8-line octave and a 6-line sestet. The octave part consisted of 8 lines and the sestet part consisted of 6 lines. Now the rhyme scheme that was prevalent in the Petrarchan of the Italian sonnet was like that: A B B A, A B B A, C D C, C D C, or A B B A, A B B A, C D C, D C D. So this is the rhyme scheme of the Petrarchan sonnet, and a sudden turn of tone or events was observed between the octave and the sestet part. That means in the middle of the octave and the sestet part. It is called holta. However, Shakespeare changed this form quite drastically. He initiated a 3-quatrain and a couplet form in his sonnets. A quatrain means a 4-line unit of a poem. Now Shakespeare's sonnets had 3 quatrains. That means there were 12 lines and a concluding couplet. The rhyme scheme was also quite interesting. A B A B, C D C D, E F E F, and G G. So the first quatrain had A B A B, the second quatrain had C D C D, the third quatrain had E F E F, and the concluding couplet part had G G. This was the rhyme scheme, and the meter was iambic pentameter.